There we go. There we go.
Absolutely. I just muted everything out, Craig, and I just yes, I wanted to open the floor to you. So thanks for the platform, Craig. For everybody that might be new to the call, Craig DeBrain. I got to say this, president to the market of Africa and all of its expansions, but a personal friend over time of being able to, kind of start and launch this market. I just value you so much, Craig. And so I just want to open the floor to you. I know you've got some things, but I know you maybe can take just a few minutes, and I'll open it up to you for anything you've got to say.
Thank you, Brent. I appreciate those kind words, and absolutely, I am honored to be your friend. One of the benefits of this business is that the relationships that develop out of it, and Jules and I certainly treasure our relationship with you. It's one of the most valuable we have. So thank you for your kind words. To my South African friends and to everybody that's on here, I want to just use this. I'm not going to stay on the call. I'm just going to do an introduction. Unfortunately, I had a prior engagement, but we didn't want to miss this opportunity to get with you guys. So the first thing, I just want to do some housekeeping, if I may. We have received some notice. I'm just giving my South African friends a heads up, please. We'll send out some formal notifications of this at the beginning of December. But just to give you a heads up now, our logistics company have advised us that due to shutdowns over December, that it's going to impact deliveries from around the 15th of December. So everything will still run as normal. Whatever doesn't get out will obviously might be delayed, or will get out when things return in January. No qualifications will be affected. It just might mean that there's a bit of a delay on some of the delivery of the product. So I think if you start planning for that now, that if you need stuff that you know of, to make sure that you get those orders in, just to be assured that you're not left wanting some stuff. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing I get asked all the time is an update on Nigeria. For those of you that are interested, Nigeria enrollments have started, and that's been going smoothly. And we have had, I think just this week alone, over 350 enrollments in Nigeria so far. So enrollments are starting to really move in Nigeria and going well. Obviously, we want to now fill that pipeline with product, and the first product that we will have there will be T&J. Our product has still not been released from the port, but the good news is that the documentation is flowing. So at least where previously nothing was happening, it was just stuck. Now there's documentation flowing back and forth between our bank, between the port authorities, the customs officials, and there's a whole bunch of documents that are being exchanged. And so they've told us that it's imminent. Once that's been released, we can then get that added into stock on our Oracle system, get it to our logistics company in Nigeria, and that'll take us about a week. So if you assume that it's going to take them another week, it takes us about another week. We're probably not looking at anything before the end of November. But this is not an announcement. Please don't go out and say, Craig said product will be available in Nigeria at the end of November. It's not. I'm just giving you that this is our hopeful timeline, and we'll keep you informed through your leadership over the next few days if that changes. Okay, but we're getting closer. The good news is that we're getting closer and closer every single day to having some product on the ground in Nigeria. Okay, and then we do have a Black Friday promo, and you guys will get some notifications on that next week. And I think that's going to be pretty exciting as well. So I just wanted to give everybody a heads up. So that's it from me, Brent. And then the final thing I wanted to say was related to Tracy Turnberg. We had promoted that Tracy would be on this call today as well. But for those of you that don't know, he's in Tahiti, and there was a bit of a conflict. They changed the schedule due to weather, and they are now going on a tour this morning that wasn't originally there, and that's why he was going to be here. So we can understand when somebody's in Tahiti and you get given the choice between going on a cruise in those crystal clear waters or coming to spend an hour with a bunch of us on a Zoom call. My feelings are a little bit hurt that he didn't choose us, but it is what it is. So we forgive him and release him on this occasion. So, and then we're excited to launch the Catalyst Club. The Catalyst Club essentially has already launched. So for those of you who have seen the communications, it's been running already. Brent will go into some more of the detail on that. We're excited to be part of this as a global initiative. Brent and his team added so much value to corporate in helping to put this initiative together. And John and Darren and the marketing team really got behind making that happen and rolling that out globally. So we're excited for you guys to hear more about the Catalyst Club, hear how that's going to work for Africa. And we look forward to celebrating you guys as new members of the Catalyst Club as it rolls out across the world. It's going to be an exclusive organization within the organization. And we're going to celebrate all of those of you that achieve this level. So, Brent, thank you for taking this time to take our brand partners through it and to share with them how they can use it to leverage the growth in their organization. So thank you for your time. I'm very grateful.
Absolutely, Craig. Thank you. Thank you for having me, and thank you for allowing me to kind of share with everybody in Africa. And so I know you've got to bounce.
I got to hop on
meeting,
I got to hop onto
yes.
another call that's already started, unfortunately. But thank you so much. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye, everybody. Good to see you more soon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Brent.
For that. Yes. So, guys, we're excited today. We are absolutely excited today to share with you about the Catalyst Club. And I'm going to do a few things today in the fact of bringing some people on that is, it's one thing to hear from me, right? And just to give everybody a little background on myself, I have the opportunity to be one of the founders of this amazing opportunity. We currently have 20 plus founders in the company, and I am very fortunate to have been asked to be one of those founders. But it didn't start that way. Just so you know, I started just like you're starting. I was actually a teacher. Okay. I think we can recognize teachers around the world. I was a teacher. I was a coach, and I got into this industry years ago just to make some extra money. How many of you can understand living paycheck to paycheck, or maybe barely just getting by? And that's why I got into this industry. I was barely getting by with my teacher salary, and I needed something else. I needed some help. And I found this industry, and it was the help I needed. I saw hope. I saw that I could trust some people, and then they gave me a plan of action, which you're going to get today. Okay. And I just ran with it. I ran with that hope, that trust, and that plan of action. And guys, over the last decade, it's transformed my life. It's absolutely transformed my life. I got into it to make a couple of just some part-time money to get me through the month. But it grew, and it continued to grow. And the team continued to get bigger and expand virtually all over the world. And today I sit here, and financially, it has absolutely changed my life. And so I've made it a passion of mine that I want to grab other people and pull them along and go, this is such a beautiful thing. And so what you have your hands on in Africa right now, I want to tell you, it's worth fighting for. It's worth staying the course for. It's worth just digging your heels in the ground and going, you know what? We are going to find a way over it, under it, to the side of it, but we're going to stay the course to keep moving. And so this promotion for you is just an example that we're not only in Africa, but we're here to stay in Africa. okay? And I want to share with you what Catalyst Club means, okay? I want you to understand that the Catalyst Club, and I'm going to write, if you will, so you feel free to take some notes or take pictures. But this is called the Catalyst Club. And if you want to know what Catalyst really means to us, it's the first followers. It's the frontier people. It's the people that say the world of Africa does not know about our opportunity, but they will. And in 5 years from now, when tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people in Africa has fled to our company for hope, trust, and a plan, what they're going to find is they're going to find your picture. They're going to find your picture forever etched in stone as a Catalyst Club member, right? Because they're all going to stand on your shoulders, right? They're going to stand because you forged the way. You created the path, you know, and you're going to hear from some of these people today or tonight for you about this. But I want you to understand that the Catalyst Club is one of those clubs that it's not about money. It's not about things, although you're going to get a lot of things for being a member of the Catalyst Club. It's about forever being able to point and go, let's check out this site. Let's check out this publication. And I want to show you your mother. I want to show you your father. I want to show you your grandparent that forged the way for this company to change lives years and years down the road. See, a leader, an entrepreneur has that type of vision. And everybody's tuning in from different places. And I want you to know that we're here. We're going to earn your trust. We're going to stay the course. And this club is something exclusive. And I'm going to talk to you at the end. So stay to the end. Okay. I want to talk to you at the end about how to get involved with the Catalyst Club. Okay. Over the next 90 days. But before I do, I want to bring on a few people, okay? Because I don't want you to just hear from me. I don't want you to just hear from my excitement and my energy, right? Because you might be sitting here going, you know what? You're not from Africa, and I'm not, okay? But I'll tell you what I have done is I've been able to build around the world. I've been able to launch markets just like you're launching. And it takes time, it takes dedication, it takes resilience. But for the people that stay the course, the fruit is so beautiful that it bears. And so I want to bring on right now, I got a couple of people I want to bring on, but the first one I want to bring on is actually from the United States. And he's from a place in the States called Maryland, okay? And Mr. Reggie Turan is a part of our Catalyst Club in the United States. This is global. These are the first founding brand partners of this new opportunity that over the next several months, the world's going to hear about in a big, big way. But Reggie Turan is one of our Catalyst Club members, just joined the fraternity, if you will. And I want to bring Reggie in right now. And one of the reasons I wanted him on the call tonight to talk to you is because he's building in Africa. He is enrolling people in Nigeria. He has people that are so excited to be joining the forces with this opportunity. And so, Reggie, first of all, congratulations for being one of the founding members to the Catalyst Club, launching this new opportunity. Why is it so important to you to be a part of this exclusive group?
Well, first, Brent, good morning to you in the United States where you are. Good afternoon to those of us in the East Coast. And good evening to the folks in Africa and other places around the world. So thank you for being on with us today. And thank you. Can you hear me okay, Brent?
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, this is important for a lot of reasons, but to narrow it down, when you're talking about the Catalyst Club, and that's a good thing you mentioned that you're Partners Council and you're a founding member, and all those are great accolades. And this opportunity around the world, this industry allows for people to reach those type of plateaus and, you know, levels far unimagined and far unattainable in other industries like the workplace. So we've got an opportunity, but the reality is that not everybody will achieve the level to get to the Partners Council. Not everybody will be a top earner in our industry and in our company. The opportunity is open, but not everybody get there. Not everybody will be able to work this business on a full-time basis. What I like about the Catalyst Club is it offers perks for the average person, the person who may not be a top earner, who may just have just started in this industry. This may be the first intro to the industry of network marketing or relationship marketing. They may not have the experience that you and I have, but this is an opportunity that they can put in some time, whatever they have, some connections to whoever they have, just family and friends, some enthusiasm about the products and about partnering up with us, and be able to be a part of an exclusive club that offers perks to the average person, not just perks to the top rank earners and the people with the largest team, but the average person can look at this and actually be part of the Catalyst Club and get the perks that it allows. And there's some very good perks. So this is a way where perks not just going to the people at the very top, but to all of us who have a shot at that. And that's why I like it so much, because anybody can do this, part-time, full-time, sometime, first time, it doesn't matter. We can all be a part of this and reap the benefits. There are many benefits with our company. Products are like none other, but this is another one of those extra perks that all of us can achieve.
Reggie, I love that. And I've been talking to you over the last couple of days. From your perspective, why are you so excited for Africa? Like I've been with you. You've been focused in and zeroed in from all of your friends, family, acquaintances that live in Africa. But what are you most excited about the opportunity to build here with Africa?
Well, I mean, one of the reasons is obvious. I'm African American. That's my heritage, my roots. So I'm excited about that and the expansion and growth. But one of the reasons I'm excited that this company and the philosophy that this company has coming to Africa is that, unlike many companies that try to do business around the world and in Africa, they tend to take the business model and business structure that works in the UK or that works in the United States, and they just expect it. They just jam it in to Africa, where the economy and the culture is different. This company is so sensitive to the differences that our business model was crafted just for and to suit the economy of the people in the continent of Africa. And so it's not a model fit for the US that we just throw it to you and expect you to keep up and catch on. We have tailored this company has tailored this to fit the economy, the local economies of the countries in Africa that we're going to. And that's another reason I'm excited, because it's not a heavy-handed lift based on what we in the United States and people in the UK can afford, can do, can invest time and resources into. This is tailor-made to fit the economies where we're building, because we want everybody to have the opportunity to grow the business, to make some extra money, to improve their lives and improve the lives of the people they know, their friends and other things. And the other part of it is global. We can build it around the world. You can be in Africa and get started with us, any part of Africa, and you can actually build teams around the world, because the third is we're digital, we're mobile. We have the best use of technology you can have, and that can expand it. I mean, I'm in Maryland, you're in Alabama, people are in South Africa. We're able to come together and bond together and help each other build and grow a business. So those are the things that get me very excited about this, especially for Africa and the people there that want a shot of living the best life they can for themselves and their family, just like everybody else around the world. And we have provided a platform where they can do that.
Reggie, spot on. Thank you for your time, and congratulations on building a team in Africa and the excitement you got there. And also congratulations for being a founding brand partner of our Catalyst Club, right? Years and years down the road, we're going to look back on this and see that face and see that name that started this company. So congratulations. Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
All right, we're gonna move over now, and here's what I want you to understand. What I got to share at the end is going to take a little bit of time, but I want you to understand really why this club is so important to run after and run for. So I want to bring on from Bloemfontein, Miss Yolandi Kupis. Yolandi, are you there?
Go. Hello, Coach.
All
How are
right.
you?
Hello. Doing good. Doing good. Listen, just so you know, feel free to put it in the chat. It's like Yolandi's energy is like on fire. Like everybody is watching her and watching what she's doing on social media. And Yolandi, living in Bloemfontein, we're so excited to extend a partnership with you and growing this opportunity and being a part of this new company that is expanding. And Yolandi, I just want to move over and you're already off and running, you know, and you're running for President's Club, for the opportunity to come inside of the Partners Council of Africa. I know you're running for that, but we're here today to talk about the Catalyst Club and being a founding brand partner that forever etched in stone will be your face. It will be your name. It'll be something you can point to your kids and your grandkids about mom built this company from the grassroots in Africa. So congratulations to you for that. I know you're going to be a Catalyst Club VIP 3. I already know that. But why is it so important for you?
Coach, thank you so much. It is always so great to connect with all of you on this Zoom. And I was just sitting here at awe, listening to Reggie, listening to you, listening to everything that you said, and you just realize the purpose why we are here. And we are here to love, serve, and grow with everybody. And we've got this opportunity to set a trend and to show everybody who we are and how we operate in our businesses and our life. And for me, this is a challenge to each and every single person on this Zoom, that you will do your utmost best to make sure that you're part of this Catalyst Club. You might be in this business by yourself, but you are for sure not, or for yourself, but you are for sure not by yourself. We are all here just to connect with each other and uplift each other. And that is what's so amazing. We are sitting here all over the world globally. We sit with a global business, guys. And even though we are not allowed to say that we can treat, diagnose, or cure anybody, we've had the most amazing transformations. We had the most amazing testimonies. We had a great Zoom last week where I was in tears just listening to stories of people's lives, how things has changed, and to be part of that, to be part of such an amazing movement, just give me so much more purpose, so much more power, and so much more willingness to just go all out. And I want to challenge all of you to reach out to anyone on the Zoom, and anyone will uplift and inspire and encourage you to be the absolute best that you can. And here we go to Catalyst Club. I love you all so much. I'm super blessed that I'm in this company, that I'm part of this company. Let's rise. It's time to go. I love you all, and let's just go.
Yolandi, thank you so much. I love your energy. It's awesome. It's awesome. And so going for that, I want to go ahead and kind of mark the first spot of the Catalyst Club, okay? As Yolandi just said, you know, I want you to understand how to get involved in this exclusive club. Now, first thing you need to know is you have until January the 31st, okay? You have until January the 31st to become, so put that down, write that down, January the 31st, to become a Catalyst Club founding brand partner. We're going to show you some PDFs in a minute that you can take screen captures of, okay? But before I do, I just want to tell you there's a VIP 1 that gets your name forever etched in stone as a founding Catalyst Club brand partner with this new opportunity, okay, to share to the world. You also can go and grow to VIP 2, okay? And I'm going to show you how to do that. And then the pinnacle is VIP 3. So Catalyst Club 1, 2, and 3, okay? Now, I'm going to share one with you right now. How do I become a Catalyst Club VIP 1? Well, here's how you do it. And let me tell you what you're going to get, okay? You're going to get again, a screenshot of your face, your name, forever etched into our publications of being a Catalyst Club founding brand partner of our company. Remember, you've got till January the 31st to run for this, okay? You're going to get a pin that represents being that Catalyst Club that's specifically made and designed for the Catalyst Club members. You're going to get swag. You're going to get opportunities for events and recognition. You're going to get Zoom backgrounds that you're going to be able to jump on a Zoom and have that brand recognition in your background for being that member, okay? Here's how you qualify. You got to, by January the 31st, enroll 3 new enrollments, okay? Now, those 3 new enrollments have got to equal 600 points, okay? 600 points. And it can come from customers or brand partners, okay? But when 3 new enrollments combined equal 600 points, you're going to be labeled as a VIP 1 in the company. Catalyst Club, forever etched in stone, okay? So very simple way. So I'll give you a great example. Tahitian Noni has launched in South Africa. It is about to launch in Nigeria, okay? Tahitian Noni. So a case of Tahitian Noni is worth 100 points, okay? 2 cases is worth 200 points. So I could come in and enroll 6 customers on a 100-point case, and guess what? I've just qualified. Or I could enroll 3 brand partners on a 200-point case of Tahitian Noni, and I just qualified, okay? So you take your products, you can break it into customers or brand partners. It's just got to be a total of 3 new enrollments. The enrollments could be customers or brand partners. So I just wanted to kind of give you that first glimpse. Before we can go to VIP 3, we must achieve VIP 1. And remember, when your new brand partners come on and they enroll with you, they too get 90 days from the date they enroll to, guess what? Achieve the Catalyst Club. So it's a beautiful time. So this is why I want to do this now. I don't want to wait. And I want to get all of my brand partners to that VIP 1 status first, okay, as fast as I can. So I want to bring on another fired up gentleman from Johannesburg, South Africa, that is without a doubt going to be a Catalyst Club member. I can already tell you that's happening. It's in the bag. But I want to bring on Nick Pappas from Johannesburg, South Africa, if we can bring him up on the screen. And I want Nick to talk to you a little bit. Nick has been paving the path of this movement in Africa since day one. And so I, as well, know Nick is running to be a partner council member for Africa. And I'm excited about that. I'm excited to welcome him on to that team and to be the part of the decision-making going on in Africa. But Nick, thank you for your partnership. Thank you for being here. And could you share with everybody this evening about kind of why this Catalyst Club is so important?
Thank you, Brent. And I'm honored to speak here tonight. You know, I'm just super pumped up. I'm very, very excited. You know, we've come a long way. It's been a journey, and it's coming together. Everything is coming together. And you know, we launched here a year ago, and wow, it's been a journey. It's been a ride, and it's been an awesome ride. And we've been through our changes, and we've added products, and we've done the thing. But you know, like everything, you have to start somewhere. You've got to walk. You've got to crawl before you walk. And being a pioneer and now called a catalyst, you know, it's very important. And you can't expect, especially when you're building a country, you can't expect to be the same as the US. You will get there. We will get there. The advantage with Africa is we can fit every single continent on this continent. Every single continent around the world can fit on the African continent. And guess what? We're the catalysts. We are going to be the catalysts. We have the biggest picture out of every single continent we have here on this continent of ours. And that is what's making me so excited. And in network marketing, I believe strongly in servant leadership. You know, you've got to help a lot of people to get what you want. And that's the philosophy, and everybody helps everybody, especially here, growing together. We've got our Nigerian brothers and sisters that are waiting in the wings there. They are sitting there. We've been there where they are. Last year, this time, we were there. We were waiting for that bell to ring so that we could start running. And I can tell them one thing from me. The time period now, this air pocket, let's call it the air pocket, it's the best time because there's no pressure. It's load, lock and load, lock and load, lock and load. And you know what? Get ready for when that bell rings and we're running. And it's going to ring very, very soon. When the website goes live, it's a sign. It's a sign. Craig likes to play it down. That's fine. But I can say one thing. You know, he said end of November. Maybe it's a week after or a week before, but it's coming. The Catalyst Club, now that we've got Tahisha Noni, all the better. All the better. If you just plan it properly, you're not going to fail. And Yolandi said it. You're in it for yourself, but not by yourself. That's the most important thing. So if you got a little bit of fear in you and you don't know how to approach the people or close or do whatever, you can phone anybody on this call here tonight and they will close for you. We are there to help, whatever team, it doesn't matter. We will get everybody, whoever wants to come with, get on the ship, get on this jet, because this jet is going to go.
Nick, wow, amazing, man. And what I love about it is what Nick said. We're blurring the lines of sponsorship here. It's not about whose team you're on. It's about growing this opportunity and blessing the world with it, blessing the people in the countries of Africa. Like, where can your vision take you? You know, I know Nick Pappas sees Africa, millions of people's lives transformed for the better with this product and with this financial opportunity of this company. And we sit on the ground floor of the movement. Like, we sit and we're coming out of the ground with this opportunity, but he already sees it as we're already at the peak of the mountain. We're already at the mountaintop with all the millions of people that's going to come. That is a visionary leader. That is a person that is an entrepreneur that sees it before it's there. Nick Pappas, thank you for your partnership. Thanks for being here tonight.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. And so I want to bring you to, okay, VIP 2. Remember, I'm going to give you the PDFs at the end of this, okay? But VIP 2 is very simple. It 2 is going to talk about, so when I enroll 6 new enrollments, okay? Now, I want to take you through something. I can count the 3 to get to VIP 1, okay? So when I hit 6 new enrollments in a 90-day period, okay? And I'm sorry, by January the 31st, that's a total of 1,200 points. That would be like putting 1,200 point customers in of Tahisha Noni. Or it would be like putting 6 brand partners in with 200 points, okay? You can work the combination, but when you get to 1,200 points, 6 new enrollments, remember, you can count your enrollments of VIP 1. And remember, these are customers, okay? customers, and brand partners. Okay. Okay. It's a combination, doesn't matter. Then you're anointed as VIP 2. I'm going to show you the PDF at the end of what all it comes with. But VIP 2 steps it up a notch. It's going to give you more swag with the Catalyst Club represented. It's going to give you access points to our events around the world. It's going to give you more perks for being in that club. But the most important thing is you're recognized forever and always, okay? Forever and always. So we'll show you that in just a minute. But before we do, I want to bring on one more person from Africa, Stellenbosch, okay? Stellenbosch, Western Cape, Miss Henri Powell. Henri, are you with us?
I'm with you. Thank you, Coach.
Henri, thank you. And Henri, such a blessing to be partnered with you. You and Jimmy are absolutely amazing, but you have been, and I know you will be, and inside of this Catalyst Club, you're also running for the Partners Council of Africa to be the decision-making people, right? That are part of the foundation of the future of Africa. But I just want to hear from you. I want the people to hear from you about why you feel this Catalyst Club and this opportunity is so very special and important.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, everyone. And thank you for giving your time on this Zoom as well and jumping on here. It's also always so amazing to link arms with all the beautiful people across the globe. And that's what's making this business so amazing. Yeah, we've been, like Nick said, like Yolandi said, like, like Reggie said, we were in this for such a long time, waiting patiently and really just getting on and really just, walking the road, having resilience and trusting the plan, trusting the people. We got to know so many people. We got to know so many people who were so excited for Africa and who still is. And I remember when we started out and when we started enrolling the people and when Namibia opened up and Lesotho opened up and Africa was starting to get their feet, how people had visions and how they had prophecies spoken over Africa about what they see in Africa. And that's what made our excitement so much bigger than that we could link arms and we were telling so many people about this opportunity and so many people were just so excited with us, and that made us more excited. And, as leaders who've been here and pioneers, I always see this rocky road of this gravel road with this big boulders in it. And we were fighting through to make that boulders disappear and start, slowly paving the road. And that's what I see the Catalyst Club is, Brent. I see this as an opportunity to roll away the boulders for the generations to come whose lives we are going to change. I look at Steve Jobs, and if you say Apple, every single person around the whole globe knows what Apple is and who Steve Jobs is. And I see the Catalyst Club as a community of people right across the world who's going to be remembered for this company, who's going to be recognized and known in every single household in the world. In a few years' time, every single person will know who we are and what amazing products we have to offer to them and how we change so many people's lives. And we're going to sit in our rocking chairs one day, and we're going to look back and say, remember those days. Remember when we were rolling through all the difficult times. And with that, we grew as people and we grew as a community and we got to meet friends all across the world. And with that, we could change so many people's lives with that. And by being that servant leader and showing our teams coming into Africa that we're not going to stop building. We're not going to sit back and let you do all the work. We are going to work every single step with you. We're going to get in those brand partners. We're going to make sure that the teams are going to grow and lock arms and make sure that everyone gets to the top. And I think that's what's so important, is that we are going to do this together. We're not going to leave anyone behind. And we're going to celebrate at the end of the day. And even if your photo is on the Catalyst Club and you're standing there and you are recognized by that, that's not the heart of it. At the end of the day, those things will come. The money will come. The accolades and the awards and the perks that you will have will come. But at the end of the day, we will look at each other and we will hug each other at events and say, we did it, and we did it together. And if your name are on there or not, we're going to surely try to get you there. And that's so exciting. And I've been growing as a person so much these past 2 years. Jimmy and I have grown in so many levels. And and this company made it all possible. And we are just so excited to do it with all of you. And we cannot wait to be there and to grow together, like Yolandi said. So thanks, Coach. It's such an honor to also be able to say something on here. And we love you all, and thank you for believing in Africa. And pour in those names and get this businesses going, because let's do this together.
Well, Henri, thank you so much. And one of the things I really appreciated about Henri, and I could say this about Nick, and I could say it about Yolandi and Reggie, and many of you that are on here tonight, is they set their focus for where they're going and they're working towards it, right? They have it. They have the game plan. They know the pathway. They just now have to put in the work, and they're doing that. They're doing exactly what each and every one of us on this Zoom have the ability to do. It's just whether or not we will, And Henri, thank you for being here tonight, laying out your excitement. And I just want to touch on the third way to get as a Catalyst Club. Again, remember, you've got till January the 31st. Okay. We want to get here first, VIP 1. We want to get this done and then start the process. But VIP 3, we're going to step it up to 9 new enrollments by January the 31st. And I want to make sure everybody understands you're able to carry these to the 9, right? So if you do 3 here, and then you do 3 more to get to 6, and then you do 3 more to get to 9, you're qualified at the pinnacle of the Catalyst Club VIP 3. That's 1,800 points, okay? 1,800 points. Again, that's customers and brand partners, any combination, okay? So that'd be like enrolling 9 brand partners on 200 points, okay? Or that would be like enrolling 18 customers on 100 points, right? Or any combination thereof, right? Through January the 31st. Remember, that's the deadline. But I want to draw your mind back. You go, well, what does VIP 3 get you? Just more, okay? More swag. It actually gets you an entrance into every one of our corporate events, where you'll sit up front with all the executives and all the founders and have your everything laid out for you. But it gives you exclusive entrance into the company's elite. That's the best way I know how to describe it. Like, if you want to be the who's who of the company elite for the founding brand partners that move this company, that's you. And I think about somebody, I think about so many things when I think about this, but it's like, do you realize this? We ship more products around the world. We ship to more countries around the world than Amazon. That's what you're a part of. We're a $300 million debt-free company that the world of Africa, when Nick Papa started talking about, you could put this country and this country in Africa, right? And it's a massive place, and you know that better than anybody. But when you think about introducing it, when we live in a digital age, and you can play Who Do You Know all over Africa and the countries, but then you can expand globally, because we are global. We have businesses in so many different countries. The sky's the limit to your future. And that's why you want to be a Catalyst Club brand partner, okay? And so I want to put these PDFs up where you can take a picture of it, okay? And also we'll get this up on the Facebook groups or the Facebook pages. And I know Yolandi and Henri and everybody, all your leadership can get this up. But Catalyst Club VIP status, are you ready? Let's go. And here's how, okay? So the next one to take a picture of is, remember, the qualification ends January the 31st. And remember, when you enroll a new brand partner, they have 90 days from the day they enroll to participate. So this is ongoing. We're going to build a lot of momentum for you and your teams. And for all of our Nigerians that are on the call tonight from Nigeria, understand you're going to have the opportunity to participate in this Catalyst Club movement, okay? We understand that products are not ready to go right now, but you're going to have the same opportunity to be able to participate in the Catalyst Club. So how to qualify, what I just laid out on the board is also laid out in this PDF, okay? Also laid out in the PDF. And also, I want you to understand the recognition and what you will be given. So your VIP 1 is right here, your VIP 2, obviously additional things are given to you. And then VIP 3, you get everything, okay? And you can look through that. You can see all the awards, recognition, swag, entrances to our corporate events, all of that good stuff. I wanted you to have that. So we'll also be getting it up all across social media. Now, to finish this out, I just think, guys, I think about this, and I want to bring on a really special lady to me. And because she's a leader of the people. But I want to tell you, when I think about the Catalyst Club, I think of somebody, two people come to mind. And one happens to be South African and one happens to be Nigerian. I think about Seyu Derekata, an acquaintance of mine that I've gotten to spend several different occasions with in person. I think about Seyu. I think about how many of you maybe in the chats or in the comments know that family? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But they're a huge, huge presence in the oil industry. I've got videos of new things they're doing in Lagos and new construction and new opportunity, and they're expanding. And I think about all that, and I look back and I go, that family started somewhere. There was a starting point to the opportunity that they've created for years and years and years and years and years. See, for you, that could be this. This could be your start. Like this could be your entrance, that for years and years and years and years, they point to you as the person that made the difference. You know, I think about Elon Musk. Like you track his career, right? And you see he had a starting point to making a decision to do something amazing that continues on today. There's been obstacles. There's been stops in the road. He found ways to go over it, under it, around it, but he continued the course, and he continues that course today. Mm-hmm. So I share that with you because for you, you get to make that decision. You're the entrepreneur, right? And so what decision will you make? I believe that people has to decide, I'm going to be in this. I'm going to announce it to the world, and I'm going to put it in the chats of this Zoom because that's my first entrance into I will be there. So when I say I'm all into something, you got the opportunity to say it, whether you say it or not in the chats, but I'm not going to put it in the chats, but I'll tell you, I'm all in. I will be a Catalyst Club VIP 3. I start here, but I'm going to progress my way to January the 31st. I'm all in. Are you all in? Because you got to announce it to the world. You got to make that statement, right? And I believe people are looking at you to see what you're going to do. So I want to bring on a lady that I've been partnered with for a lot of years. I've watched her lead mass amounts of people. I watched her have her eyes and her vision set on Africa and bringing this to Africa and the countries in Africa. Tammy Motby, thank you for your partnership. You're already a VIP one, right? You're already a member of the Catalyst Club.
Yes.
But I just wanted to get your perspective tonight on this call of what's went on and just any wisdom, any added things that you want as we close out the call.
Thanks, Brent. Hey, Africa. Oh, my home away from home. Cannot wait. One day I'm going to be on your soil, hugging your necks, and it's going to happen. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm declaring it to the world. So this is so exciting for Africa. We've been part of this African movement for the last several years, bringing our beautiful products to this incredible country. And I'm sitting here, I'm getting a little choked up about it. You know, I get goosebumps and now I'm getting a little choked up because this is what I want you to think about. What the Catalyst Club really is, well, what it is to me. And what I believe, once you catch the vision for this, what it will be for you and why you will run for it. When you get the perspective that you have the opportunity in front of you, real time, for reals, to change 9 families' lives significantly. For us, it's 9 families' lives and more, depending on how many people you bring into the Catalyst Club. You have the ability to change their health. You have the ability to change their children's health. You have the ability to help them put food on the table or put their kids in a better school. You have the ability to put hope, trust, and a plan in their hearts. People, we have the ability to change people's reality with just this one movement of the Catalyst Club. It never, ever get your eyes off of the fact that you have something. See, someone one day told me about this opportunity. And you know why I jumped in? I needed to buy 4. Cars only have 4 tires. I needed to buy 4 tires for my car. And I couldn't afford it. I was working a full-time job, a part-time job, had kids in college. Life was stressful for me. Someone told me about this plan and it changed my life financially, massively, not overnight, but over time, it changed my reality. I will never forget that. In fact, just the other day, Brent, I was talking to a woman. I'm going to bring her into the business, but she said, I just need $800. And she told me the reason for that. And I got teary-eyed over it. I said, do you know that was exactly the amount I needed? So I want you to remember, these are real people we're dealing with, real families, real children, real need. And as we share, we share hope, trust, and a plan to help people to get to tomorrow a whole better way. We have unfinished business, folks. We have unfinished business. I have unfinished business with Africa. I jumped into Africa almost 3 years ago. I have unfinished business there. I want to see Africa the #1 continent in our entire business. I believe it. I believe Africa, you are worthy of it. You have it. You are the hardest working, most dedicated people. You know what it's like to have an opportunity. You know what it's like to not have an opportunity. And Africa is going to come out of this gangbusters. You guys are going to smoke Europe. You're going to smoke North America. You're going to smoke Canada. I know it for a fact because you are people with the heart and the soul. What is this beautiful word you use? It is, I see you and you see me, and because we see each other, somebody's got to put it in the chat for me. But because we see each other and we go together, that is why, yes, Ubuntu. Ubuntu. Yes, that's it. Yes. Because that is the most beautiful word. So I want to declare to you, this is my go-to as we wrap this. Make a declaration, make a decision. Are you going to do this? Once you decide, then it's just a matter of how many people are you going to get in front of? Make a decision, number one. Two, be intentional every day. Do something for your business every day. Get in front of people, not just texting them, folks. I mean, looking in the eyes, finding out what their needs are, entering their world. So get in front of at least 3 prospects. My goal is to get in front of 3 people a day, whether it's on a Zoom, whether it's on a phone call, whether it's a coffee. And then finally, just keep pushing. Do not let temporary setbacks keep you from a permanent, lifelong benefit for you and your family. It's a temporary setback. Sometimes they're big, sometimes they're little, but they're all temporary, folks. And so just keep moving. Africa, we are for you. We love you. We believe in you. I feel like I'm half African sometimes. And I feel blessed beyond words to be a part of everything that's happening. So thank you, Coach.
Tammy Mobby, thank you. Thank you for your passion, your commitment, your desire to see Africa explode. And it's going to explode. And this is the start of it. So as we end, here's the plan. Okay, here's the plan. Number 1, why for you? Why? You got to share your story. Okay, why do you want this? If I went around the room, why does Henri Powell want this? Right? That no one can argue with that story. Why for you, Henri? Okay. Number 2, 3 people. 3 people per day. Share story. Okay. Get in front of them, eyeball to eyeball, phone call, FaceTime, Zoom, in person, drink coffee, get in front of people. January the 31st, set that on your calendar. Change your life by January the 31st by 3 people a day. 3 people a day. 3 people a day. Now, here's the 3rd. November. We've got a little bit of time left. Okay? Here's what I would challenge you to do. Enroll 3 brand partners. Okay? 3 brand partners. Nigeria, go ahead. Start loading them in the system. Enroll 3 brand partners. Okay? Go ahead and get started. Get positioned, right? Because guess what? In December, you can enroll 3 more and become a VIP 2. And in January, you can enroll 3 more and become a VIP 3. 3 brand partners, 200 points. Are you going to have to fight for it? Yes, but go do it, right? If you started today, we got, 15 more days left in the month. 3 people a day. That's 45 people that you're going to get eyeball to eyeball with between now and the end of the month to guess what? Enroll 3. More than likely, if you did that, you will be a VIP 3 because you're going to end up enrolling 9. Or you're going to enroll customers and brand partners to get to 1,800 points. Guys, this is the plan of action to go get it. To go get it. And I promise you this, at the end of the day, you will be a Catalyst Club member. Okay? Catalyst Club member. And we will be celebrating your flyers, celebrating your success forever as a founding brand partner, Catalyst Club member that started with us and took it to the world. Guys, we love you. We appreciate you. Thanks for joining us. Have a great evening, Africa.
We love you, Africa. Thank you for having us.